Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Sale gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with two outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Bird onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number two.
Batting third, first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Sale's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. That tails back over, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Drury has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Brandon Drury, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. 1 out.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Big Aaron out there to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Oh, one pitch on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit hard towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In the air to straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, number 25. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading up the fourth for the Red Sox.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul.
Moreland.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. David Robertson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Bogarts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Settling in now, Brett Gardner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Bradley. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Number 25 is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 6 tries. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Left fielder, Andrew.
A Ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers. Is David Robertson. He's a .333 hitter. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Missed with a slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he fouls this one off. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. That's popped up. Gregorius moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
To 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 count and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Yanks. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready once again, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, captain.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center.
Chasing after it is Bradley.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Working to keep them in the game here. Runner goes for third. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as the side is quickly. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 6. In there, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Here's J.D. Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Tyler Thornburg takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Brett Gardner now. Last time through was a base hit. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Popped him up. Nunez is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rafael Devers is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this game is still... Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Popped him up. Nunez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. 0-1 the count. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's taken for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. And 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. After it is Hicks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Heath Hembree gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bogarts scoops it up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in at third safely. So the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a two-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Mitch Moreland. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Four to 2, the final score today. Heath Hembree is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors,